Yo. What's up, family? Yo. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. How does my mic sound? I don't want to get into this and I'm just talking and you guys can't understand what I'm saying. I hear what I'm saying. Do I sound pretty good? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Meanwhile, y'all let me know what city, what state you're tuning in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you're repping. Remember, this Monday and every Monday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, it is the family meeting. Basically the biggest town hall in the world right here on Willie D Live. Every Monday night, 7 to 9 p.m. You don't want to miss it. We're just going to be talking about real issues. You know how it goes when it's a family meeting. You get together and you talk about what's on your mind. You talk about what the plan is to move the family forward. If we got to deal with some drama or whatever, we talk about that. And we offer solutions. We ain't just getting on there venting and all that stuff. We're offering solutions. I'm about to open this super chat up. So anybody who want to skip the line, jump in the super chat and bam. I get right on it. So I'm gonna give out some shout outs. This is how we do it, y'all. Y'all let me know what city you're coming in from, what state you're coming in from, what you're repping. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you're representing. I'll give out a few shout outs and then I'll go in and we'll get into the topic. All right. I see Ahmad, Chicago in the building. Chicago back-to-back. Delmas Gibson, what up? What up, David? I see you. Jamal DMV, what up? Nashville, Tennessee, LD, I saw you. What's up, Shy Dude? Chi-Town representing. Chi-Town up in this bad boy. I see Phoenix, Detroit, Ryan. What up, Detroit? Paul, what's up, DR? Dominican Republic in the building. H-Town in here, Walter Thomas. I see Cali checking in. Raytown, Missouri. What's up, Joseph Turner? Philadelphia, Philly in the building. I need to get back to Philly. Chaos, what's up? 7-3, I see you. See, we got Body Mode, Ice in the building. Funktown, what's up? What's up? What's up, Tyrone? Dallas in the building. Dallas back to back. Oakland in here. I see Oakland. It's Meezy. Derek C. Omaha. Omaha checking in. A-Leaf checking in. What's up, Collier Scott? Kenneth Roberts. Yeah. Let's see. Will Payton, Oregon. Charlotte, New York City. Brooklyn in the building. Brooklyn. Carson City. What's up, Carson City? Nevada in this bad boy. I see Barbados checking in. Richard, North Houston. We got Richmond, California in the building. Richmond, VA. That's strange, man. We got James Love from Richmond, California. We got Dollar Bill from Richmond, Virginia. And I just saw somebody from Richmond, Texas. That's crazy. What's the odds of something like that happening? I mean, back to back within like seconds. All of these people from different Richmond regions checking in. Sis, Quay Lee, Birmingham, I'm in the building. Eli, H-Town, what up? What's up, Devin, Dan, Dallas? Toronto up in here. What's up, Samuel? Radical Reggie, what up? What it do? Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. Just keep the comments coming. So let's get into it. So T.I., Meek Mills, Game, among a number of other celebrities, stopped by Nipsey Hussle's store, Marathon, in South LA, and they just dropped a bunch of bands, just a whole bunch of bands, just took everything off the shelves and the racks and the counters, and they posted it online. Let everybody know, hey, this is what we out here doing. We supporting the brother Nip. I thought it was a beautiful thing. You know, the hip hop community rallying together to show support for a fallen brother, a fallen soul. We're mourning. We're trying to do anything we can to show that we support Nip and his family. And that included putting our money where the mouth is. You know, I bought stuff online. T.I. then went out there to the store and just grabbed everything they could and just balled out with it. And I heard that, you know, who was that? I think they said, who was it? You know what, I'm not gonna even misquote it. There were other rappers that went out there also and, you know, dropped some bread and bought a lot of stuff. And Nipsey Hussle, as you know, this is on the day of his memorial yesterday. So a lot of people descended on LA to show support and to be there for the memorial. I saw Stevie Wonder singing. That was beautiful, man, see Stevie Wonder singing. I saw Anthony Hamilton. Farrakhan spoke. I believe Farrakhan gave the eulogy. Beautiful. Like I thought it was absolutely beautiful. Now, some people, of course, you know, can't please everybody. There were people who had a problem with it. Well, I tell you, sometimes it just don't matter what you do, people gonna have a problem with what you do. It don't matter what you do. If you don't support, they're gonna say, oh man, we're the rappers, we're such, what, you know, they could have done something. If you do, oh, he's showing off. You know, why you gotta film it? Here's my thing about filming your good deeds. I believe in filming your good deeds because people are going to film your bad deeds. And anytime you do something bad, and none of us are perfect, so you're going to do something that people deem to be bad or something that's going to embarrass you. You are going to do something. I don't care how perfect your record is, you are going to have a blemish on your record and you're going to do something that's inconsistent with who you really are deep down inside. Because none of us are perfect. So when you do that, the world is going to be quick to attack you. They're going to be quick to let everybody know that you ain't shit. They're going to be quick to let everybody know you're not the great person they think you are. So why not have your good deeds on display and images of your good deed and documentation of your good deed to counter that? So when you do something, because you will, and it's almost like insurance. Like, hey man, you know, you can say what you want to say, but this dude did this, he did this, he did this, he did this, he did this. If he was somebody that never gave back, never went into the community and was just selfish, then I can see riding on them. But when you give back and people know your good deeds, they understand, they have knowledge of your good deeds, it makes people a little hesitant to attack you. Even if you're wrong, if they attack you, they may do it with kids' gloves and say, you know what he did or what she did, it wasn't right, but just don't let that happen again, man. I'm, considering all of this great stuff you've done, I don't go in on you like like I ought to, or like I should, or like I want to, or like everybody else is doing. I'm gonna give you a break on that because I understand what your heart really is, and I know that you just had a moment of insanity. So I say, if you're doing something and it's important, you're doing something where you're giving back, you're helping people, man, document your good deeds. Let people see what you're doing. Let them see. So that they don't have to wonder. I remember one time a dude, I used to be that dude who wouldn't let people know what I had going on or what I was doing and everything. And sometimes I don't let people know every single thing that I do for other people. But I remember there was a time when I didn't let them know anything. And this dude got on Facebook talking down. Yeah, so what are you doing for the community but making videos, da da da. So I started dropping my resume. Protest in for the 1992 Republican Convention. Boycott, more protest. Spoke at various schools, universities, alternative schools, prisons for years. Given money for years to various causes, including for cancer research, homelessness, children of incarcerated parents. I served as a spokesperson for No More Victims, which aids children of incarcerated parents. I was served as a spokesperson for 5 years. A lot of people didn't know that. So, and on and on and on. I'm not even counting all of the just one-offs of, doing things for people, just coming through for people that was just in need. So we're talking about decades. I ain't talking about 1 or 2 times a year. I'm talking about decades of this. It's what I do, you see? So when a sucker try to check me about my resume, I already know anybody. First of all, usually when people try to attack somebody doing something good, they got something negative to say about somebody that does something good, or they try to tell somebody what they should be doing with money and how they should spend it, that's usually the person that does the least. Usually the person who talks the most shit, that complains the most, are the ones who do the least. I can guarantee you. Think about that person that you know who complains the most. Now think about, what do they actually do for their community? What differences do they really make? Think about that. See, they ain't got time to do nothing else because their asses are too busy complaining. I didn't see anything wrong with those dudes going up to Nipsey Hussle'S store and buying it out. Somebody said, man, they could have donated that money to a good cause. So you're trying to tell me that them going to the store of a fallen brother who sells merchandise, whose family owns a store now, and they're selling his merchandise, and in exchange, they're giving them money in exchange for merchandise, money that is going to go to help his family. That family is going to get that money. Some of that money is going to trickle down to his children. If that ain't a good cause, I don't know what is, since everybody was there in support of Nip in the first place. What better way to help Nip family and can continue his legacy than to make sure that the businesses, one of his most important businesses, one of his baby, that store, what better way to show your support and to donate, what better cause to donate in his name than his store? Or any other foundation or whatever, that his foundations or whatever that he may have. What better way? Who better to give the money to if you really want to show support for Nipsey Hussle? See, people always got some kind of complaint. It don't matter what you do. They got a damn complaint on standby. It's like they're over here with, it's like they got a bag of complaints over here. And it don't matter what you do, what action you take. For that action, you got it. Okay, now I'm gonna get this complaint. They go complaint for that. Okay. All right, here's the complaint. Every single thing, it's always something. So I'm in support of what those dudes did. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was, I know that the family appreciated it. I don't see how giving, to a cause that, to a business in the hood that is owned by Nipsey Hussle, somebody who promoted entrepreneurship and supporting Black businesses, buying Black. I don't see how giving that store money, no matter how much money it is, even if it was $1 million, I don't see how that could hurt. But I don't know, what say you? Maybe one of y'all, maybe somebody on this line, on this live got a different perspective on this, because I don't know. Let's see what Lisa Whitehorn said. Tulsa, Oklahoma in the building. What's up, Lisa? Appreciate you. Swole. Appreciate you, swole. That's what's up. Swole. Let's see what y'all saying. What you saying? Antarctica, for the underworld. I think you might be the first person that checked in from Antarctica. Safi Yusuf. Dayton Street Projects, Newark, New Jersey. Yeah, they're going to continue. This is Boss Code Thomas. They're going to continue Nipsey's legacy. It's too many people that has been inspired by Nipsey, not just artists, but just common folks that have been inspired by Nipsey, because he came from the mud, like so many others, and he did it. And he did it legitimately. So y'all know how it go. We see examples of somebody who come from where we come from, and we see them doing it. We feel like we can do it. Just like somebody who has access to everything. If they see somebody that has access to everything that come from where they come from, and if they come from access to everything, they feel a sense of entitlement that they're supposed to have everything. So it's like a natural thing for them. It's like a process of condition. They've been conditioned to feel entitled. And that's why they go out and they get it, because they feel like they deserve it. There's no limit. Yeah, 2 Chainz. That's what I was trying to think of. 2 Chainz spent that drop some bread on. Yeah, thank y'all. Joseph Turner, Marlo Corner. Yeah, Marlo's Corner. And Demetri Grant. Yeah. What's up, Gary Massey? B-Mo in the building. Baltimore. Natasha Jordan says Antarctica. Yeah, Antarctica. '05, I bought 2 shirts from the marathon online. Couldn't afford much, but I wanted to contribute. And here's another thing. I did see somebody say something about $500, I think he said sweatshirt or t-shirt, whatever it is, man, people pay for what they want. I know people who buy these, what do you call it? People that buy from these,
What's up, family?
these other, hold on. Yeah. I know people that buy from these other stores and stuff all the time. They buy from these other brands and they don't think about it. The people that want to spend $500 for a t-shirt, that's used to spending $500 for a t-shirt, they'll buy it. If they see the value in it, they'll buy it. People that spend, I know people that spend $1,500 on shoes, $600 on shoes, I saw pastors, they was trying to spend $5,000 on a pair of shoes. The shoes can't be that much more comfortable or functional than a $100 pair of shoes. But they bought it because that's what they wanted. So if you can't afford the $500, find something in the store that costs $40. Bring it on down and get in your range. Get in your lane and buy. If you really want to support, buy something that's in your range. They got stuff in that store that costs $40, $30. Don't try to buy nothing don't try to buy an item that costs $500. Buy something different if you really just want to support, but don't just complain about something because you can't afford it. Like, either you're going to support or you're not. If you really want to support, find something in there to buy and support. I think I seen like a beanie for $40 or $30 or something like that, $25. Buy a beanie, buy anything if you really just want to support, but don't try to knock people who can't afford the $500 and try to discourage people from paying the $500 because people pay for what they want. Who is that? Greg, how do you pronounce that? Gratiot? Gratiot? No, that's Gratiot. I can't say your name, but Detroit in the building. I'm just going to say Cat. I see you, Cat. I see you. I see you. Who is that? Who is that? Ellie? What's up, Ellie? NYC in the building, for sure. Appreciate you. What's up, Stanley Moffitt? Say I bought some gear from Nip's store because I thought it was a good way to pay my tithe. Yeah. That's love, man. Katie Peeps, what's up, Katie? Appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a beautiful thing, man. And guess what? What's cool is that I hope they don't shut that store down. I think I heard a rumor. I hope that's just a rumor. But I hope they don't shut the store down. Keep the store open because that place is now a landmark. Anytime somebody go to LA, they're gonna want to go by that store and support. And y'all know LA already has a lot of celebrities there already. And so it's gonna be that spot that people are just gonna want to go to because you never know who you're gonna run into. So I hope they keep the store open. I've never been to the store, but believe you me, I'm on my way to LA next month and I will be going by the marathon. Marco Day, appreciate you. We have people spending money with white companies like Nike buying Jordans at $100 to $1,000, and they have an issue with a black man doing it. That's crazy. Any support with our people is good support. Real talk. Real talk. Mark, I need to make you a moderator. You've been pretty consistent. But yeah, that's a good point. I think that sometimes, because some of us have been so brainwashed, we just feel like we don't deserve it. We feel like our people, when they open up a store and put a price tag on something, we feel like they don't deserve it because they're Black. That's just the bottom line. That's just what it is at the end of the day, is that some of us just feel like we don't deserve it. We feel like the Black person don't deserve it because they're Black. And if somebody else want to put that price tag on their stuff, you ain't got no problem with that. But Black man put the price tag, oh, it's a problem. Them people ain't got nothing no more different than what we have. All this shit is made by the same manufacturers anyway. All this stuff is made by, most of this stuff, not 80, 90% of this stuff is made by 2 or 3 manufacturers. That's it. And all they do is the same quality. Most of it is the same quality. They got like about 3 or 4 different grades of quality of everything. And depending on which quality that you purchase, they put the stamp, all they do is put your brand on top of that. And that's it. The difference in a $50 pair of pants and a $500 pair of pants is the logo. That's it. So people pay for what they want. And that's how they pretty much is doing, is people just paying for logos. That's it. Let's see. Titus Thompson. Maybe something good came out of this. We should, as a whole, done this from the beginning. The massacre of Tulsa in 1924. We need each other. Start at Nipsey Hussle line of clothing. Move forward. Yeah, for sure. For sure. What's up, Christopher? Christopher Journey. Help you doing this live. Keep the movement. That's what's up. Real talk. If you're just joining, the way we do it, you let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you're coming in from, what country you're representing. I need to know these type of things. Also starting, well, we already started. We already had the first one. If you missed it, you missed a doozy. But Monday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be doing a family meeting. We're going to have our family meeting every Monday night. We're going to talk about what's going on. We're going to basically just have a family discussion on what's going on and how we can get some answers, and we're going to try to come up with some solutions. We're not just going to be on here venting. We're going to state the case. This is the topic. This is what's happening. This is the yin, the yang, the pro, the con. These are the questions. What are the answers? We're going to need some solutions. I need y'all to help me out with the solutions, because I ain't got all the solutions. And in fact, I ain't even got most of the solutions. So I'm just creating a platform for you guys to come on here and speak your truth and get some information. You know, I just feel like you're never too old to learn, and the minute that you think you know everything, that's the moment you stop growing. Yes, it was a beautiful celebration. Here's Latina. Absolutely. Beautiful celebration. Anthony Hamilton was blowing too. I have to go back and listen to that song he sung. It's a nice song. So, was it Taria Ware says they don't want a black Wall Street to raise up. We need to keep our brand going. They always copy our styles. Let me tell you something. That's a good point. What's up, Lamont Jones? That's a good point. Appreciate you. That's a good point. What we need to do is make sure that we're not asking for permission. We're not waiting on permission. We fucking just going and making shit happen. We doing what we want to do. Like we don't, like I don't wait on permission from nobody. Like I ain't asking nobody for nothing. It throw me off when I hear people say, well, you know, they ain't gonna let us do this. They ain't gonna let, man, they ain't never let me do nothing. Never. They never just gave me anything. Nobody. I just went and did what I had to do to get it. I grinded for it. Everything I got. I went and got it. I didn't ask for permission. You know? And nobody gives you power. You better remember that. Nobody gives you power. Power has to be taken by force. Nobody's going to give you power. It has to be taken. Nobody gave Nip anything. Nip went out there and took it. Nip went out there and took the power that he had. He went out there and took that lot that he bought. Nobody gave him that lot. He put up the right price. Somebody wanted to sell it, and he put up the right amount of money, and he took it. Nobody gave it to him. Anyway, this is America. So everything is for sale. And even if you start off with zero, you can become a millionaire in America. It's just too many ways to make money in this country. That's the one really great thing about America is that you can make money in this country. You can be a millionaire doing anything. I don't care if you clean floors, if you mow grass, if you're into pest control. You know, it's just so many more ways to make money in this country. You don't have to everybody don't have to rap, be in entertainment business, you know, be an athlete. Man, there's so many, I know so many millionaires that do other things. I got a homeboy that's a millionaire. He's a trash man. Well, his business is sanitation. But he is a trash man, basically. He started off on the back of a trash truck, a garbage truck. He started off on the back, doing all the heavy lifting. Then he graduated to driving the truck. Then he saved his money and he went and bought himself a truck. Before he bought the truck, though, he went to some of the neighborhoods because he was familiar with these neighborhoods that he had ran the same routes. He went to the neighborhoods, to the homeowners association, and he outbidded the people who were currently working in those neighborhoods that were currently picking up trash. He outbidded them and got his first contract, and he started picking up. Then he got another contract and another contract. Then he got another truck. Then he got another truck. And now he has like 100 trash trucks, and he's a multi-millionaire. Started on the back of a trash truck. Now, who's willing to make that sacrifice? Who out there is willing to put that work in? To say, you know what? I'll do it. Laugh all you want. I'm gonna come home smelly. Oh yeah, laugh all you want. I'm gonna ride this truck for about 5 years. I'm gonna save my money. I might ride it 10 years. I'm gonna save my money up. And then I'm gonna go and knock on some of these homeowners association doors and get me some contracts. I'm gonna underbid these people. Let me tell you something about business. Everybody is always looking to save money. So if you can match quality of work with a better price, you'd be surprised some of these established companies that you can outbid and you can knock out of the way and get for yourself. You can get the job for yourself. You'd be surprised. So it's very possible. Who's willing? Work 10 years, save that money. Might be 15 years, because you know, it takes the average millionaire 20 years to become a millionaire. Now, I know it seemed like a long time, right? But some people out here listening right now, and you're 40 years old, and you're saying, damn, where did the time go? And you're 40 years old, but you didn't invest, you didn't take a risk in business, you took a risk in the streets, and you went to prison, got out, you went back again, you went try to do the same old thing, kept on trying to do it in a different way. And now you realize, okay, that shit don't work. Let me just get me a square job, man, because I'm tired of giving these people my time. So now you're 40, you're 45, and you have no savings, you have no company, and you got to start off at square one. Now, the good news is that you got your freedom and you got life, you got breath. And as long as you're breathing, you got action. So you can always bounce back as long as you're breathing and you're healthy. You got action. So it's still not too late, because there are people who are still doing great things, or who are coming into their own at 40 years old and just now getting their break at 40. Some of them 45. Some people get it at 50, but when they get it, they get it. So the good thing that you don't have youth, but you have experience. So you use the experience to work smarter, not harder. And you can get there. You can still become a millionaire. And it don't take you, if you're 45, it won't take you 20 years, because you've eliminated the learning curve because of your experiences. And so you know what to do and what not to do. So it's possible to be a millionaire doing anything. If you look around you right now, everything you're looking at right now, somebody is a millionaire because they produced it or they served it. It's all about producing, serving. So any service industry, any production industry, everything is either produced or served. So you can become a millionaire doing anything in this country, anything, whatever it is, you can become a millionaire. You just have to put a hell of a plan together, put your plan together, and make sure that your actions are consistent with what your objective is. Whatever your end goal is, just make sure that your actions are consistent with that. If you want to be whatever it is, whatever you want to do, well, you know, you got to get up early in the morning to go make it happen. Well, laying in the bed at noon and 1 o'clock, just laying up in the bed, you know, around on your Instagram and stuff like that, that ain't how you do it. You know, putting in one hour of work or 30 minutes of work or just thinking about coming up, that ain't how you get there. You got to go put the work in. See what y'all saying. P Mo, what up? What's up, Tammy Young? Compton's in the house. What's up? What's up, God? God, Faith, Smith. LaShawn Reed. What up, LaShawn? Be more in the building. Baltimore checking in today. What's up, Kenny B? Russ Smith. The art of war says the sky is the limit if you don't have felonies. So let me touch on that. The sky is the limit, period. Now, if you have felonies, it does make it more difficult for you to get to where you're trying to go. But it doesn't mean necessarily that you can't get there. But you do make it very difficult for yourself once you get that jacket on your back. So if you ain't got one, try your best to stay out of these people crosshairs, stay your ass out of this system, man, because it's not for you. And then give a damn that it's your first time ever getting in trouble. They will lock you up for 20 years and not even think about it. Because these people have no heart. They do not care nothing about your children. They don't care if your kids end up in a foster home. They don't care if they end up, laying up in a crack house. They don't care nothing about that. They don't care nothing about you. So if you can stay out of that system, man, please do everything you can to avoid it. I know you're thinking you're out of options, but man, how many times did you think you were out of options and you didn't do something foolish and the next day came and it actually worked out for you? You got through it. Every single problem that you've ever faced in life that you thought was a crisis, so far, you've gotten through it 100% of the time because you're still here. How many times you thought the world was going to come to an end? This is it, man, I feel like dying. I want to kill myself. And now you look back on it, you're like, damn, man, I can't believe I was tripping like that. You got through it every single time. So all you got to do is just keep waking up and keep going forward and keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. And all those issues in life, they become like the rear view mirror, the objects that are in your rear view. When you look, if something is standing right behind you or something is right behind you and it's in your rear view, it looks huge. But the further you drive forward, that item, that object, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it reaches a point where you don't even see that object anymore. That's how problems are in life. If you just keep moving forward, keep waking up, keep working, moving forward. Now, you can't wallow in the problem. You just sit there and just wallow in it and just, not try to move out of your problem, not try to move away from your problems. Then you're gonna subject yourself to more pain than you have to. Who is that checking in from Milwaukee? In Seattle, Washington in the building. Yep, true story. To the kingdom says not just a felony, some misdemeanors. You're right about that. Man, yeah, try to keep that shit off your record, man. Try to stay away from them folks, man. Because I was about to say all they need is an excuse to not give you some action, but they don't even need an excuse. They don't want to give you no action as it is. If you walk in there with any kind of records and stuff like that, all you doing is you're really making it hard on yourself. Damn near going to a job with a felony or a misdemeanor, just going to anywhere trying to apply for work, and you have a record, you may as well be missing a limb because they're gonna look at you like you're handicapped. That's why I believe in everybody getting a trade. Like, find a trade, get a trade. Because once you get a trade, you don't have to go to them people looking for work. If you could go and work somewhere, but if you got fired or you got tired of working for them or whatever, you always work for yourself. Everybody I know that have a trade get money, because you can always make money when you have a trade. Always learn a trade. And trades don't take that long to learn. Many trades you can learn within 6 months to a year. That's nothing if you're trying to get to the money. You have to exercise some patience. James Borden, what up, homie? Arlington, Virginia in the building. Trucking T says, especially CDL driving. Yeah, man, truckers make a lot of money. They always in need of truckers. That money, that's some good money, man. Shit, man, I don't understand how some dudes would rather be broke than to get on out there and make some kind of money, like get some kind of money. Like they'd rather be broke or just turn to crime and put their freedom in jeopardy. Like it's mind-boggling. I can understand when you're young and you just really don't understand, but when you hit them 30s, man, late 20s and 30s and 40s, and you still on that, you still on that type of time. Oh man, you're making it real hard on yourself, man. Okay, so Foxy Brown says, Samantha, Amika Foxy Brown says there are 500,000 Black people with university degrees and no jobs. I don't know if that number is accurate, but I will tell you that even if that was 1 million, that's too much. I mean, even if it was 100,000, that's too much. 10,000, that's too much. That's why I say if you got a trade, you know, you'd be good. And if you're going to go to college to get a degree, get that kind of degree to whereas you know that that type of degree is going to be put to use. They need people with those type of degrees, and like you're going to have work. Get that type of degree. You know, go there and get a business degree or you know, a law degree or something like that. You know, like they gotta hire those type of people. You know, those type of people. I don't know any unemployed lawyers. Is that Trayvan? Trayvan, I think. Trayvan. It would not be Trayvan. It has to be Trayvan. Trayvan Spike. I got the Spike part right. I know that. Appreciate you, homie. Got that part right. Okay, so Evolve says, does anybody buy crypto stocks? I do. I got a lot of crypto stocks. Let me see. In fact, let me see what it's doing right now. Look at that. Let's see. Can you see that? You see that B? Mm. Oh man, Bitcoin is back to $5,000, $5,100. Ethereum, $165. Litecoin, $79. I bought Litecoin at 100, and no, I bought it at like 110, and I dumped it at like when it went down to like, I think it went down to like 95 or something, but it's sunk. it tanked even lower than that. I first bought Bitcoin when it was 45, 46. I think it was 4,600. I bought Bitcoin at 4,600. Like, what was that? Like 1 year, 2 years? About around 18 months ago. Yeah, about 18 months ago. Overall market though is not doing well right now, but now is the time to get in if you the type of person that's willing to take a chance. If you want to take a chance with it, now would be the time to get in. You know, that's how you do with stocks. Well, this is not really stock, but it's, yeah, it's crypto. It's the same type of mythology behind it. You want to buy when the market is bad, and you want to sell when it's good. So I got it's a few other coins that I'm waiting on to take some position in. Like, actually, I'm waiting to buy more of. I got a position that I'm waiting to buy more. Like, I want some more ethos, and I want more. Let's see what I want more of. I want more credits. I want more ethos, and I like Kin too. Kin. I want that Kin. I think Kin, when the market finally gets healthy, I think Kin is going to explode. So I only have a few million of those right now, but I want to buy some more. I'm waiting until the market go down a little bit more, and I'll buy some more of that. What's up, LaShawn? LaShawn, a trucker. LaShawn be out there getting that money. Corey Walker says, school's not going to tell y'all, but a trade will get you a job quicker than having your master's. You did? James Wright, checking in from Lafayette, Louisiana. Electricians, HVAC, especially commercial plumbing, your own corner store, or online store. Yeah, man. Man, there's just so many ways to make money, man. It's ridiculous. People just got to realize you got to start somewhere. Everybody want to start at the top. You got to start somewhere. Especially if you ain't, if you've been to jail or something like that, you get out, so many dudes be trying to catch up instead of trying to catch in. So that's how you get caught up again. The name of the game, man, is like you got to start somewhere and just start building. And just every year, what you want to do is be further along than you was the previous year. That don't happen by standing idle. That don't happen by itself. You have to put in the work. You ain't gonna get it by just thinking you're gonna look up on it. You can sit around here and wait on the lottery all you want to. Chances are you'll never hit it. Okay, so here's some good information right here. So Kay from the Shy says, I got a felony 10 years ago and it was a struggle, but I stayed persistent and it was like getting a good job. I stayed persistent and was still getting good jobs, but now I'm back in corporate America making 50K. All right. Okay, from the Shy. Go get the money. Go get the money. And get that money, man. It's out there. Tammy Young says, what's $5 for and how do I enter this contest? Okay, Tammy, I don't mean to laugh at you, but it's not a contest. When you see people dropping $5 or whatever it is, these are people basically skipping the line, you know? Like I'm reading these comments and I'm reading them as, you know, at my leisure. But if somebody, you know, drop a donation or whatever, then it's like skipping the line to get your comments read. So I'm gonna go right to that comment and, you know, basically show love and you know, let people know that I appreciate the support. So that's all that is. It's just people skipping the line to have their comments read. And it's not just that either. You know, a lot of it also is just people just supporting, just showing love. You know. So Serious Black says, don't people holding you back from succeeding in life distract you from the fact that Colossal Image Production is the new name? Oh man, it went away. Dude was pushing his label. He was pushing his brand. Yeah. So Rizzo says, T.I. too busy worrying about people not buying Gucci. Should have been focusing on people to buy out Crenshaw well. Well, that's what he's doing now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Better late than never. So that's what they're doing. You got options. That's what they're doing. I ain't got no complaint with T.I., man. You know, like we T.I. do a lot of good, man. I you know, ain't none of us perfect, man. I think we got to be careful about the people that do good in the hood. The people that do a lot of good, I think we got to be careful about attacking them when we don't agree with something that they do or say. I think we have to be very, very careful about attacking them because, you know, that could discourage people that are doing good. There ain't a whole lot of people that are just really riding and doing good and just putting it on the line. So when people just go into attack mode first time, you do something they feel like they don't agree with, they just go into attack mode. Sometimes it makes people just shut down. They say, you know what, man, I ain't got time for that. I ain't gonna worry about it, man. You know what? I got mine, get yours. And that's what we don't want. We don't want people to have that type of mentality. We want the ones who can help to help, you know, because there's a lot of them out there that could help, but ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing to help the people or give back or anything. It's all about them, what they can get. But you said a mouthful. Who said that? Kennedy, Gerald Kennedy. You said a mouthful about those electricians and the HVAC, commercial plumbing. Every dude I know that does that type of work, all of them got money. Well, I take that back. One of them does electrical work and plumbing work, but he a crackhead. But he have money when he want it. Like he'll come out and fix something for you, and after you pay him, you might not see him. You might not see him for 4 or 5 days until he needs some more money, or somebody else needs something fixed. But he can support his own habits, by just putting in work, because he can get money if he was able to actually be consistent and be disciplined. Man, the dude have whatever he wanted to. But the other guys that I know that own HVAC companies and stuff like that, all these dudes make a very, very good living for themselves. And all of them make 6 figures. It's a lot of money in HVAC in Houston. because y'all know we got that heat out here. So it's a lot of money out here. Tasha Morris, yes, I'm on Coinbase. Yes, absolutely. Most people are going to be on Coinbase when they first get in the game. I'm on Coinbase, but I'm also on a couple other platforms. But Coinbase is usually the introduction. It's going to be your introduction trading platform for cryptocurrency. Yeah, $79. Greg Height. Yeah, that's that. You was talking about Litecoin was 79. Yeah, that's 79. Litecoin, yeah. So it's not really a share. It's really $79 a coin. We call them coins in the cryptocurrency space. It's not called a share. It's called a coin. So $79 per coin. And this is a cryptocurrency card. So this is digital currency, not an actual physical coin. Yeah. Black. When Bitcoin got to seven, I sold my Bitcoin. When it got to, it went up to like 20,000 real briefly. And I sold at 15 something, real close to 16 I sold. Because I suspected that it was going to go down a lot more. And I was right. When that joker started going down, I mean, it just tanked. It just kept going down. I was like, man, let me get up off this thing. So I sold mine and I bought some other, I diversified and bought some other coins. Well, actually, I was already diversified, but I took that money and reinvested in some other coins. Sweet Leaf said, don't show your wallet. I ain't show my wallet, man. I just showed you the icon. I ain't stupid. Yep. Young Peasy, AD, what do you think about using profanity at Nipsey's celebration of life? Man, I wouldn't have done it, but I don't know what that man was feeling. All I know is that if I was hurting the way I was hurting, and so many other people who didn't even know Nip, I can only imagine what that dude was feeling. So it could have been a lot of just nervous jitters going on. He was just like, like he was in another place. So I got so much love for Nip and his family. I can't say nothing bad about that, man. I can't. But I do hope that don't become a norm. I do hope that other people don't see that and start trying to mimic it. I hope that don't happen. I'm sure he'll probably see that video and be like, oh man, because I'm sure his mom had something to say about it. Rodney Hauser says, if you listen to Nothing to Show on the Ghetto Boys album, you will hear Willie D speaking on these topics back then. I did do that, man. I believe in that, man. I think it's so much action out there, man. Like people just, I don't think people just realize how simple it is to change a few things about the way they handle money. Just change a few things and how much different their life can be. Just changing just a few bad habits, just tweaking a few bad habits, and just how different, how much easier life can be financially. Like because man, those financial pains can cause a whole lot of other pains. So get that in order, man, and it don't guarantee happiness, but it does help you to navigate and take care of a lot of things. Oh, that's a good point right there. The Titans of D. Carter. Willie D., what do you think about other racists buying Black businesses after it becomes successful? Man, we in America, man. We live in a capitalistic society. And if somebody put up the right amount of money for almost anything, a person is going to sell. Because you got to think about business. Most people are in business to make money. If the ultimate goal in business is to make money, if somebody give you enough money to buy you out, name that price. If that price is strong enough, you're probably going to sell, and you'll probably sell it to anybody. I would love to see some of these industries we start, some of these businesses that we started. We just said we're gonna keep it in the family. It don't matter. We're not selling. We're not going to sell unless perhaps we get to a point to where we don't see any daylight. We're losing money. We're hemorrhaging financially, and we're just losing money, and we have no choice. I mean, we just got to get off the stain, and then it becomes somebody else's problem. But I would be very hesitant. I would be very disappointed if somebody sells prosperity. You have a business and it's booming. It's a Black business and it's booming, and you sell out. Because like my thing is like, how much money do you really need to be happy, to get things done like you need to get done? Like, how much money do you really, really need? Because I can tell you this: when some people get a certain amount of power, they ain't giving it up. Hence the Bill Cosby situation when he tried to buy NBC. He was like, we want to sell it. We ain't gonna sell it to you. We'll sell it, but not to you. So that's how they rock. Tasha Morris says, I'm getting on Binance. Yeah, Binance is a good trading site. I have a Binance account. Binance is probably, well, Binance is the premier, really. I mean, Binance is like, I think Binance is number 2 right now. I'm not sure, but Binance is up there. It's a solid site, easy to use, which is very important for people if you're just starting out in crypto. I use the advanced features because I've learned my way around it. But if you're just not getting started, a site like Binance is easy to use. Binance is easy to use. Coinbase is easier to use. But Binance, you have more flexibility. Coinbase got a lot of like stringent rules, and they're tripping sometimes. The money is up the hood near you. It's about to flip. So, what's up, bossy, bossy? I tell you this, the market, the real estate market is about to crash. Now, I'm not a financial analyst, advisor, or any of that type of stuff. So do what you want to do. I'm just saying this is my opinion. I believe that the real estate market is going to crash this year. I follow the real estate market intensely, and I got some properties I want to take a position on, but I'm waiting because I don't want to get caught up. I think if I wait until the end of the year, I think I'm going to be able to like save a tremendous amount of money, and I'm going to be able to buy properties that have a lot more equity in them. So I'm going to wait. And I think this market is due for a crash because Donald Trump and his whole administration, they don't know what they're doing. So right now they're just propped up off of the Obama administration. And so they really don't know what they're doing. Right now they're just raping and pillaging the American people. So the market is bound to crash. It has to crash. And it's close. And I do believe it'll happen before the end of the year. So I'm going to wait. When everybody else is scared to death and those prices start to fall, I'm gonna go in and buy. And then I'm gonna sit. I'll wait until the markets recover. And then I'm gonna sell. That's my plan on the real estate side. Yeah, Soup 187. I mean, like I say, I can't tell you I think you should hold off, because if you hold off and you miss something, you're gonna blame it on me. I'm saying what I would do. I would hold off on buying a house right now, unless there is a super duper deal out there that I can't miss, then I'll do it. Other than that, I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait till the market crash. Then I'm gonna go in and I'm going to buy property in Vegas, LA, Houston, Baltimore, and New York. Those are the cities that I got my eyes on. New York City. Yeah, those are the cities I got my eyes on. And I'm going in very aggressive. But I'm gonna wait. I am going to wait. Right now, there's no real sweet spots. And you have to find the distressed properties right now. But when I go in, I'm gonna find distressed on top of distressed. So William Costins asked me why those cities. Okay, so LA, New York is simple. Those places that I'm going to, those areas that I'm looking at, the markets grow exponentially. Like they grow so fast, and you can literally you can invest in something that costs $1 million today, and you can sell it in 3 years and it might be $2 million. So for that reason, those markets. And also my daughter lives in New York. So, so I got a dual purpose there, and I'm spending a lot of time in New York and LA. So I need property. I want to get property in those cities. Now, Baltimore, because Baltimore has an area of Baltimore where they have a lot of brownstones. And the brownstones are those buildings, like, remember the Cosby Show, that kind of apartment that they lived in, the house that they lived in? Those are brownstones. And Baltimore has a series of those. And like, you can go block to block to block, and those houses are just, they're beautiful on the outside, but they're just tore up on the inside. But they're in good locations of town, very close proximity to downtown. And Baltimore is going to make a comeback. It's not ready just yet. It could be off another 3 or 4 years, maybe even 5 years. But if you can get in and get a good price, oh man, I just can't tell you how much you'll win if you purchase something in Baltimore. You get some of those brownstones in Baltimore. So that's why Baltimore. What other cities did I mention? Oh, definitely Houston. You know, I know the terrain in Houston more than I know in any other city, and it's just so much. It's so green out here in Houston. So it's so fertile, just so much action. So Houston is always a good look. So Duke of York said there's no industry in Baltimore. That's why I want to get in now. You see what I'm saying? Baltimore is a great city. It's right, it's 45 minutes from DC. Great, great landscape, great city. It's in close proximity to New York City. People like Baltimore. You know, the suburbs of Baltimore. There's sprawling suburbs in Baltimore. People love that area. It's just downtown needs a facelift. And downtown will always make a comeback because it is the center, it is the epic center of the city. And it's going to always make a comeback. So you just have to have enough patience and money to withstand the recession. You got to be able to hold it off and be able to make sure you can get into property and pay your taxes and all that type of stuff. But Baltimore is definitely going to come back. Baltimore is a great city. It is a great city. Yes, they have high crime, but that has a lot to do with the officials and stuff like that. And I think that it's only a matter of time before that stuff starts getting cleaned up. You know, once you get legitimate government back in there, I think that people start being able to get some things done. South Philadelphia in the building. What's up, Just Incredible? Just Incredible. That's dope. Lonzo Brooks. Philly. What up, Philly? Kenny B say tax lien sales. Yeah, that's always a good look. Now, you got to be careful with the tax lien sales because you don't want to go and buy something, a tax lien property, and you got it off the tax sale, but it still has a mechanic lien on it, or a not a mechanic, but a construction lien on it, or something like that. So you want to make sure when you go to those auctions that you do your homework and make sure there's no other liens on that property before you buy it. Because if it is, you want to make sure that you're aware of that lien, because that lien might be, it's possible the lien could be worth more than the property, or more than what you paid for the property. So you got to be careful with those liens. You got to be careful with those auctions. I need to get Will Roundtree on here to talk to y'all about property. And I'm gonna do that like real soon. I'm gonna get Will Roundtree on here, and I'm gonna get Jay Morrison to come on here and talk to y'all. Those dudes, that's what they do. They do that all day, every day. I got other things that I do. But they do that all day, every day. That's what they do. They're experts at it, and they're very, very, very good at it. So I'm gonna get them to come on here and talk to y'all, in the upcoming, in the coming days. Yeah. Mail@willied.com, mail@willied.com. Yeah, Dr. Boyce too. Dr. Boyce on the business tip. So I'm gonna get Boyce to come on here. I'm gonna get all these guys. All these guys are homies, So I'm gonna get them to come on here and share knowledge. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have these family meetings on Mondays, especially, and I'm just gonna get my people to come on here, and we just gonna share knowledge, and we're gonna grow together. Yeah. Amir, what up? Amir Ali. Where we at? Yeah, empty lots. I see you run, B. My goddaughter was just talking about buying a lot in California, in LA. She want a parking lot, but it's hard to buy a parking lot because they don't want to sell. It's a cash cow in cities like LA, any big city, really. Parking lots are big business. So my goddaughter, she got the money, but they don't want to sell. At least not for not for anything reasonable. Let's see. Superstream. What is Superstream? What does that mean? How do you Superstream? Yeah. So y'all smash up the likes, man. You know, I see a lot of people watching, but I only see 764 likes. That ain't right. That's not adding up. Smash up the likes. Only take a split second. Whoop, bam. Just like that. ADOS, Freeman, get on code, people. Yes, yes, y'all. Honduras in the building. What's up, Rap Life? Shout out to my real Africans out there. Just saying some love, brother. Waiting on that No More Talk t-shirt. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. So Art of War says the LA property value is too much even for a lot. They usually tear down old homes and build new condos there. A lot of gentrification going on. Yeah, man, but it's always an opportunity. Trust me. There's always somebody looking to buy, somebody looking to sell. There's always somebody looking to sell, somebody looking to buy. You just got to do your homework and get on out there, man, and go get it. It's there. The opportunity is there. I see people making money all kinds of ways, man. It's just so impressive to see. I see it happening all the time. In all type of arenas. Like, it's not just one way to get the money. It's not like just one thing people can do. And I'm impressed by it to see people doing it, like on so many levels. That was something else. Rap Life say good to invest in ATMs. You dig? Yeah. So that's it, fam. That's a wrap. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Until next time, you ain't seen me and I ain't seen you. No more talk.